So we did get our first look at the upcoming Star Wars movie titled as Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi, through the first trailer which dropped a few days ago on Star Wars Celebration, and it's starting to become an internet sensation again. So you may be wondering why Star Wars as a franchise did become the biggest franchise of all time, and the answer is easier than you may have expected. Innovation. To be honest, creativity doesn't really bother as much today as it did in the late 20th century. Blockbusters releasing today are often expensive, bland, visual pleasing action movies with little substance, but the audience keeps consuming, so it doesn't get less popular. By the time the first Star Wars movie released, audiences weren't hyped because of the action. They wanted to experience the otherworldly but still realistic worlds and become invested in the rich characters. Star Wars was everything an average consumer needed: action, drama, love, fantastic soundscape and mind-blowing visual effects. Star Wars had it all. So by the time The Force Awakens came out, all Star Wars veterans were pumped to be invested in this expansive world again. And newbies were influenced by all the hype that were involved in this movie, that it quickly became the most successful movie of all time. So a huge part of its success is its huge lifespan. It's almost like every generation gets their own Star Wars trilogy. So it's pretty obvious that The Last Jedi will be another huge hit. The director Rian Johnson stated that it's gonna be one of the darkest and most brutal Star Wars movies yet and will follow a different direction to the series, and to be honest, this change is very welcome because the last episode was basically a more visually pleasing episode 4. But in the end, it's up to Disney, whether or not the success of Star Wars is gonna be continued.